Good morning, Doug. This is your time, future Doug. This is your time to check and make sure audio is coming through okay. All right, so good morning. It's September 5th, 2024, and 9 a.m. Pacific time in your time space dimension. I'm recording this at 5:37 a.m. down here in the bottom right on September 5th. Oh, by the way, that's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. He's passed away several years ago. Um, this is going to be different. I'm not going to do a regular show today or tomorrow, Friday or Saturday. Each of these days is going to update you on my mission critical mode. Yesterday, I got to feeling overwhelmed when I discovered a problem in my bookkeeping software, QuickBooks Online, and I may or may not give you more details of that as we go. Probably will. But I've got a few what I'm going to call mission critical things to do over the next few days, and I just got to feeling overwhelmed, and I said, okay, I'm going to take the tiger by the tail and make this work. So I just hit the record button, and I'm going to start giving you an idea of what's going on. I'm not going to be watching the chat room. There's no speaker bot, so you can stop trying that. I'm going to take all of this stuff in my normal description and put in a new thing. And this is actually going to help me to manage this. So mission critical mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and finish populating this, and then I'll unpause the recording and get you up to speed. So doing this is not only a way of informing you of what's going on, but it's going to help me manage the next few days so that I can get through it without hating life, if I'm lucky. Pause there. Okay, so since I paused the video a moment ago, your time, I fixed the camera and changed the microphone because I realized those are wrong. I'm doing minimal setup for whatever YouTube that I do over the next few days, and I finished out this mission critical mode text. So prime directives, migraine management through this, because I get trouble with migraine. So I have to manage that to prevent migraines from happening. I want to avoid squirrels. Part of that means I'm not going to be reading chat while this video is playing for you right now. Yeah, I'm still at the desk. I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing and avoiding the squirrels. So no chat, no channel related emails, except for Darren B. If I get an email from Darren B, I will read that and take action on it. And okay, so then objectives. The four things that are major things that I've got to get done this weekend, and then were just making me start feeling pressure and thinking like I was going to hate life. I mean, yesterday I was, that I'm pretty clean language. I was cursing and swearing yesterday out loud, just upset. But about this first objective, particularly fix bookkeeping and prepare income tax for my CPA income tax extension. I file income tax extension every year, which means I actually file my taxes in September. So that's this month. So for 2023, I have not yet filed my taxes. I paid an estimated income tax payment. So I've paid them the money that we estimate. And I do my tax returns in September. Well, I discovered a bookkeeping problem because mergers and acquisitions, man, I hate them. They mess things up so often. My bank got bought out by another bank. So in 2023, I thought it was going to be in April. I have to be on the new account. Turns out now it's May that I have to be on the new account. The way they transitioned that was different than what I thought they were going to do, what I understood they were going to do. So in QuickBooks, I made a separate checking account, started using the new checking account at the appropriate time. Well, what they did is they merged the accounts together. So when I go now into my current account with the new bank name, it has my, the statement, the monthly statement thing. It goes back in that one account. So they just merged them together. They didn't give me quite a clear cutoff point. So now in my QuickBooks Online, I can't reconcile those accounts properly. It's a bit more complicated that because QuickBooks Online had some automated transactions that were withdrawn from my checking account. So I thought that was going to switch to a different checking account, and it did or it didn't. I don't quite understand what actually happened yet, but I got to get it figured out. I got to get the new tax information to my CPA over this weekend. That's a must do. And I don't know how long it's going to take. So I've got to get rid of I got to cut out everything else from my schedule that I can. Business Works updates. This is the client that we've got a hard deadline next week for them. We have to have them on the new version of Business Works with his computer switched around, operating differently. Instead of a peer-to-peer server, it's going to be a standalone workstation. They're going up from 2015 version to 2024 version. So the data's got to come forward. And if something goes wrong, I've got to unwrap it. And it seems like every time I go touch this Business Works, something just explodes and goes wrong. And I think that's not because of Business Works, but because of another vertical market software that he uses for point of sale and for inventory management. So I'm anticipating that I may have troubles with that. I need to be able to focus on it. Then I've got a client that you've seen me preparing these mini computers, the B-Link computers, and telling you that I'm going to create a base image for the entire office and then be able to re-image that to the new computers. Well, yesterday they asked for another 3 computers, and I don't actually have that base image created yet. So that's been hanging over my head for a while, thinking, I got to get to that. I got to get to that. And I haven't got to that. So I need to cut my losses and run. That's not really the right saying to use at this point. But anyway, I got to get her done. So that's going to be part of this mission critical 4-day weekend. I'm going to call it a 4-day weekend as a psychological trick that this is just kind of a special 4 days. It's not 4 days off, so don't wish me a good vacation. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be this 4-day weekend mission critical mode. And then the fourth item, I don't remember right now, but during the last hour that I've been up before I hit the record button, I had that clear in my mind. It's gone now, so it's there. So my intention is tomorrow to give you an update based on these things. It might also be recorded. I will be avoiding squirrels, which means I'm not going to be interacting with chat. I'm not going to be responding to messages or questions or requests, except for Darren B. if I get an email from him. And that's because I recently sent him an invitation yesterday. So that's about it. For those of you who are disappointed that I'm not having my full regular show, I'm sorry, but life goes on. You'll be fine. All right. Have a great day, everybody. I'll catch you later. Goodbye.